we were just cooling things off with a fan, but now we have a fantastic air conditioner to talk about here from Coby, which has been absolutely fantastic. This is the 12,000 BTU 3-in-1 portable air conditioner. Yes, 3-in-1. It is giving you that air conditioner, a fan, and a dehumidifier all in one unit for a sale price of $399.98 or 5 easy payments of $80. For those of you with a Q card, you can put this on your Q card for 12-month special financing for $33.33. You're saving over $40 off of that original QVC price that we brought this in on at $440 to bring this home for less than $400 right now. When you think about what your air conditioner bill has been in summers past, and as Ginger and I were just talking about, we had a late winter and a late spring here, at least for those of us on the East Coast. Think about what's going to happen into September, maybe even into October. We're going to be needing to cool our space off with ease and not have to turn on our air conditioner. Have a fantastic air conditioning unit like this one that doesn't require a whole lot of setup and not a big heavy window unit that you're sort of trying to teeter in. This is so fantastic. We actually don't have one here in studio, but my lucky, wonderful guest sure does have one at his home, and he's keeping things nice and cool at the beach. Sean Pickford, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you.
I'm doing really well, Steve. Yeah, it got really hot and humid. It was overcast this morning.
Yeah.
The sun's out. It's really sticky. And I didn't have to turn on my whole room air conditioner because why? I had my Coby unit set up right here. Flicked it on. I got it set at 68 degrees. And this room feels spectacular. And that's one of the things I really like about it because you know what? Maybe you can't afford to put in a whole new system. Maybe it's easier to cool that one room that's not getting the cooling with something like this. And as you said, I'm not trying to balance it on a 4-inch windowsill
Right.
if I live in an apartment complex that's 15 stories above the ground. So this makes it so much easier to get that cool and use it year round if you need to.
That's fantastic. And what we're looking at here at Sean's space right here, I mean, the unit, so there's an attachment that goes into the window, but the whole unit itself is not in the window, right? Obviously here.
And that's the beauty of it. So we have what we call our window kit here, and I'll just step over here so you can see it a little clearer. So there's the flexible hose, Steve. All right, it's 5.5 feet long. So in case my easy chair or my comfortable chair is in the way or whatever, you can move this in any direction that you want. So that makes it easy. This goes into your window. This takes up all of about 5 inches. Your window can be 29.5 inches to 59 inches, and anywhere in between. There's a little wing nut that allows you to adjust it. But there's also pieces in here so that seals your window. So none of the cold air is getting out, none of the warm air is getting in. There are simply no tools required to put this into your window. The cord is also 5.5 feet long. And just to show you, I'll show you the instructions. It's one page, how to set up your window kit, how to set up the fan, the tube and everything that's there attached to it. So if you're using it in fan mode, you don't need the window kit. But every other time, whether it's the air conditioner or dehumidifier, that's what you need it for, because when you put your hand on here, you feel the warm air being pushed outside. And that's what an air conditioner is all about.
Yeah.
It's not like we're taking air from outside and bringing it inside. We're conditioning the air in our home, removing the moisture, which is the heat part of it, and pushing it back outside.
That's fantastic. I mean, and there's a lot of power behind this unit too, right, Sean?
Yeah, 12,000 BTU.
Yeah.
So it's not the biggest one we have in the line, but it's not the smallest.
Right.
So what does that mean, 12,000 BTUs? That's going to cool a room that's up to 500 square feet, a 20 by 25 room with an 8-foot ceiling. So my space here is a little bit bigger just because I have a 2-story ceiling.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, it does a fantastic job in a room that's more than 500 square feet. So when it comes to cooling your space, whether it's a bedroom, whether it's maybe a couple of bedrooms, maybe it's your entire apartment. I mean, you have kids graduating, they're going off to school next year. Does the dorm room have air conditioning? Maybe they'll get a better education if they get a better night's sleep. So having a portable air conditioner is the way to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I just love the fact that you can just like wheel this right into place. I mean, if you've ever thought about picking up an air conditioner and you just go to the store, you think about it's very heavy, we're putting it in the car, we're bringing it into the house. Like, no. This is nice and simple and easy. This is being delivered right to you. So right out of the box, Sean, what exactly do we need to do when this comes home?
So all you do is open up the box, decide what room you're going to put it in. So there are handles on the side, and I'll pivot it over to the side just so you can see here. So if I need to lift it up the stairs, there's the handle here, handle on the other side. These are about 63 pounds. The wheels are already attached to it. Your window kit is that flexible tube, so the ends are going to be on the tube. The end on this side on the unit itself twists on. This clicks in. Then you're going to decide what window and what size. The other cool thing is you get to keep your window in there. Now, Steve, you also get a remote control with it, because let's face it, you don't need to get up off the couch to change the temperature.
Nice.
So this guy here, and you can see, I have mine set to 68 degrees, all right? Everything I want to control on the unit, I can control from here or on the unit itself. Just in case you have kids and they misplace it in the couch cushions and you don't find it for a few hours, no big deal. Everything right up here, from your power button to your 3-speed fan. There's a night mode on here. What does that mean? Well, you go to bed and it's, you know, a little warm, but as the night goes through, the sun goes down, things cool off. You don't want to wake up to be freezing. Every hour it will increase a degree, meaning make it a little bit warmer. Still cool, but warmer, so you don't wake up freezing, all right? You can also set the timer to when you want to come home. And your temperature variation is really cool on this one too. From 61 degrees cool, to me, that's like being in a meat locker, all the way up to 88 degrees cool. So, and people might say, well, 88 degrees, is that really cool? My dad's 95 years old. His favorite temperatures are in the 70s. So whenever I walk into his apartment, it's a minimum of 78 degrees. But that's perfect for him. So if you know someone that's a little older, likes it a little cooler, this will do the job for them. Yeah, there you can see the control panel on the unit. So everything is one touch. It's simple. It's easy. Everything's marked nice and big. I don't need my reading glasses to see what I'm doing and how to control it. And there's even just a little 1-page in the book that will show you those controls. And again, just to show you this, I mean, they tried to make everything nice and simple. So it's all right there. All right, there's your control panel. So if you ever need reference to what it is, it's all right there. So simple and easy, really efficient. And as far as the dehumidifier goes, Steve, this guy, if you put it in dehumidifier mode, will remove 7.5 gallons in a 24-hour period, and you never have to empty a bucket or a pail. So
how does that work?
Fantastic job. Yeah, because it pulverizes the water particles and makes it into a mist, then pushes it out through your window. The other cool thing too is you don't have that mark running down the side of your house like those window air conditioners, because the water just dripped right down and you got that spot on your house. No, you don't have that with this.
It just missed that sort of all that moisture in the inside the air goes right on out into a mist. That is amazing, especially for those of us here on the East Coast and a lot of my southern states out there. That humidity can get out of control sometimes, and Sean, I'm sure it's probably pretty humid out there at the beach where you are, right now.
Yeah, it's extremely humid out here, so much so you can see it. It's almost like a fog, so you know it's really heavy. This is going to be able to keep up and do that job to get rid of that humidity. So that's what makes us feel uncomfortable, makes us feel sticky, is the humidity. This, as an air conditioner, automatically removes that humidity, but it's also got that dehumidification mode. So maybe you're putting this in a basement where it's always damp and you can feel it down there and you need to dry it out. This will do a great job, and you don't have to empty a bucket or pail. You just have to vent it out through a window somehow. That's all.
No, definitely. And I mean, you know, we're talking about like zone cooling here as well. So perhaps maybe this is the air conditioning unit for your bedroom, and you just cool that off for you to have that really great night's sleep there. Because I mean, let's face it, when we're sleeping, there's just a couple of us in the house, we're turning our air conditioner on and we're cooling off the entire house when we're literally just in that one room. So think about the different places that you would really benefit from putting this in your home, and how much money you're going to save ultimately by saving on that air conditioning bill. So that is a really fantastic moment, especially the fact that this is 3-in-1 with the air conditioner, fan, and the dehumidifier for $399.98, or 5 easy payments of $80. And if you have a Q card, you can put this on 12 months special financing for $33.33.
It's a great way to do it.
And then also, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, there's an air swing kind of mode where the louvers of this move up and down to really give you that nice breeze in the house too, right?
Yeah, I have it on that air swing mode here. It's a little button right up here. And again, it's also on your remote. So instead of just pushing the air straight up, if I have it on that mode, this actually circulates it through the room. So it's pushing it forward and back, so you get a nice even flow throughout the room. So great little feature there. I haven't seen this feature on other air conditioners. So leave it to the guys at Coby to come up with something new and something, in my opinion, is better off. Because look, if I'm sitting here in my easy chair, I don't want it just blowing on me and be freezing cold. I want it to cool the whole room.
Absolutely.
And that's what this will do for you.
Definitely. You certainly want to get yourself up and set yourself up for success this summer, because let's face it,
Right.
we are going to see hot temperatures very soon.
It's coming this week.
Right into the fall.
Yeah.
I know, exactly. Coming this week. So definitely hurry on this one.
90 degrees on Thursday and Friday.
Are you kidding me? 90 degrees already? All right. Well, there we go.
Yeah,
Everybody get
we're
nice
going
and
from
cool
where
here.
summer to here it is.
Exactly. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Sean. We really appreciate it. You stay cool out there.
Thanks, Steve.
We'll see you soon.
I will. You too.
Well, everybody definitely check out item B83887 from Coby. But just a